that becomes blocked by keeping it dependent on outside factors, the new car, the new job, the new house. When this, in its purity, opens the gates to that state of consciousness of the divine, of causeless joy, when it's not pointed at something impermanent and something perishable. So this, what I've noticed is that this is the door, but it can become nostalgia. You see, because it's already overwhelming love, but it can become nostalgia if instead of the mind surrendering to the heart being uh, kidnapped by the mind. Does it make sense? Mm-hmm. It's very deep. Actually, when I'm saying it, I'm feeling touched because I really thought Santa Claus existed.
He doesn't.
Well, you're still getting presents. But you know, all these things of Santa Claus and all this Wonderland. Of course, it came to a point that we said God is part of all this crap, and it's not existent. We became disappointed.
But you know what? I told my daughter, when she, so Santa Claus, I said, honey, I said, when we wake up Christmas morning and you walk in and I've got like the hot chocolate sitting there and the lights are on and the music, I said, all of that is Santa Claus. I mean, it's that feeling that you have. It's not, somebody else's trying. It's all of your surroundings to me. The way that it smells, the way that it sounds, I don't know, that's to me, I said, that's all the magic. That's Santa Claus. So, it's not that he's not flying around.
It's a very thin line because we would even want to defend this because it sounds very positive. Uh-huh. And I'm not saying it's wrong. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that the recognition to be a light unto ourselves is going through that door without the need of thought or something. Go into that overwhelming love and find that it's causeless. That you can be in the worst circumstances and it's there. You can be, a very old person in a old people's home, very poor old people's home. And in the worst circumstances, nobody comes to see you. And you're old, alone. And the weekend is, I'm just putting this scenario that is, could be very depressing. I mean, old, lonely, and the nurse left with the lover, and she left you with your diaper dirty. So you're gonna have to stay all Sunday. Nobody's gonna come and clean you because you cannot get up and clean yourself, and you can be in the utmost joy. I'm talking about something that is beyond this world. You can be in the worst circumstances and be in the utmost joy, abandoned, old, dying. This is the gift. This is the true gift is that's why it's called the present. It's the present is the gift. It's an ever-present, eternal moment of now. But when our attention, our emotions are put into things, it sounds very positive. And it's part of the disaster that we get lost in all this, and even our children. And they have to find this for themselves. We want to help them, but it's a very thin line. The best gift we can give to our children is to wake up. to this state of consciousness. This is the greatest gift we can give to our minds, to our bodies, to our emotions, to our relationships, to the world. You see, it doesn't move. Being doesn't move. Everything changes. See, we've had so many beds, from the little basket to the little cradle to the little bed to the double bed. So many beds we have, and they're all gone. We've had so many cars, so many houses, so many relationships, so many people that we will never see again. Everything moves, everything changes. But this doesn't change. This being, it's when the moment we were born, it was, and the moment we live, it's going to be impeccable, the same, untouchable. But most people don't see it. Most people get lost in the world. That's called samsara. So the unicorn would be, to be an enlightened being in a totally ordinary life, and even bring Santa Claus and the chocolate, because what the quality is your state of consciousness, and it only wants to be recognized, realized, self-realization. It is very deep. It is the deepest that we can imagine. It's this eternal emptiness. Like Buddha said, emptiness is form. Everything comes from this emptiness. But the mind, the 3% mind, contains a little me, the ego. And the ego is totally afraid of this emptiness. It's going to go crazy. But the idea is to be a whole, full human being, is to be able to be in this emptiness and at the same time have a great party with your family or go to Las Vegas or wherever you want to go, but both. You see, this is all there is. But the moment we are active, the other part of the mind comes in, and goes in gear and starts thinking. Or we want to reach this by doing something. The doing will become an obstacle to this. Even if it's yoga or meditation. Because it already is. It's not something we have to achieve.